Catfish is a delicacy for a lot of people, especially in the Southeast.
Yeah.
It's not like cleaning a trout, Jim.
Not like cleaning a trout.
And you have a particular way that you do it. What's your method?
Well, so for this guy, I built the board for this. I have a hole to catch that big side fin, stuff it in there, and then, as I was saying a minute ago, you make a line, an imaginary line, between the anal orifice and the back of this fin right here, and just slice down there so that you don't get into the gut cavity, and then slice it off. Oh, I left something in the car.
That easy.
That easy. They are really, really easy.
Yeah, it's a pretty good fillet.
Bled them, this would all be
Bloody.
a lot different.
Is there any meat up here on the shoulders?
There is, but you have to work all around this bone.
Yeah.
So there's a little bit right in here. And as I was explaining, you can see it starting to turn kind of a yellow color maybe here.
Yep.
It gets a lot more up here. So I just don't worry about it because it's higher fat content.
And you don't want the fat.
And we don't want the fat.
So what are you doing here? You're just taking the...
So just removing the skin. I want to cut down till I can feel it a little bit and then just gradually work it along the skin.
Nice sharp knife, the better.
Yeah.
Sharper the better.
So there's a really nice fillet. And then we talked earlier about contaminants. The contaminants in the catfish here are fat soluble, and the highest concentration of fat is along this lateral line.
Okay.
So I take this sharp knife and I make a V cut all along the lateral line. Just divide it into two pieces, and when we get that out, you'll see that by the coloring, this is mostly all fatty tissue right in here.
You don't want it anyway.
You don't want it anyway. And
Yep.
so there's two nice fillets from your catfish, and it's much lower in contaminants than if you left this in it.
And how do you like to eat them, Jim?
So I like it with a simple pan fry method. Just coat it with a commercial coating mix. I usually cut it about 50% with flour and then fry it. You want to cook it a little longer than you normally would. Instead of 145 degrees, about 165 degrees, and that way the catfish gets completely done and they have a better flavor.
And obviously people have different ways of filleting catfish. If you have any, leave us in the comments. We'd love to see, some ideas that you might have, some constructive criticism. We're always looking to learn, right?
That's why we're here.